Welcome to the next video in this series where I show you the most efficient ways to perform any exercise so you can maximize your time in the gym. Reverse Nordic curls usually aren't performed in the gym since the usual go-to quad exercise is the leg extension, but leaving the reverse Nordic curl on the table means gains are left as well. So in this video, I'll show you the most efficient way to do the reverse Nordic curl and the best way to implement them into your training for the best results. They look intimidating at first, but anybody can do these with the right adjustments and assistance. If you're new to these, start off by holding onto an anchored resistance band or a handle for a cable. I'll show you how you can progress past this later in the video. Keep your head and neck in a neutral position with your eyes looking forward throughout the exercise. You want to keep your body and thighs in one line, as this fully stretches out the main quad muscle you're working, called the rectus femoris. The rectus femoris crosses both the knee and the hip joints, so when you bend your knees in a squat, you're stretching the muscle out at the knee joint, while flexing your hips slackens it at the hip joint, so you're never fully strengthening the muscle. On the flip side, when you extend the hip and keep it in neutral or even a little extended, you're fully lengthening the muscle under load, leading to better gains. To stretch it out even further without resulting in some back pain, go into a posterior pelvic tilt by flattening your low back. If you're not sure how to do this, start lying on the floor with your knees bent and feet flat. There should be a curve in your low back, letting you slide a hand under it. This is completely normal and what we call lordosis. Now put your hands on top of your outside hip bones and flatten your low back against the ground. See how your index fingers went up towards your body? That is called posterior pelvic tilt. Do this a couple times and then go back to the kneeling position for the exercise. You should be able to flatten your low back without bending forward at the hips too much. Make sure your knees are in a narrow stance and straight, with your thighs and shins staying in one line throughout the exercise. If you have a wider or more open stance with your thighs and shins, your adductors or groin kick in and take tension away from the quads. If your knees are closer together but your shins are out at an angle, this can result in some of the outside glute muscles working, which also takes tension away from the quads. I used to point my toes back when doing these and oftentimes felt my glutes and other muscles take over, especially as I got more fatigued, so lately I've been having my toes up and have been feeling it more in my quads. You're still getting a massive stretch in the rectus femoris and setting yourself up for a much better leverage to use your quads compared to other muscles. Keeping your body and thighs in one line, squeeze your glutes and lean back under control until your butt hits your heels, or as close to this as possible. Keeping the same tension in your body and glutes, use the band or cable as little as you need to get back up to the start. Since these are fairly technical in nature, I can do them in the 6 to 12 rep range for 2 to 3 sets. It can be tough to progress these and overload them compared to other exercises like squats and leg extensions, but they specifically target the rectus femoris and can complement your other lower body exercises as well. Once you can do them fairly easily for 12 reps with minimal assistance, do them without assistance and have your arms extended in front for counterbalance. When you can hit these for 12 reps, bend your arms halfway as if you're doing a bicep curl. This shortens the lever arm for assistance, making it more challenging for your quads. Once you can do 12 reps with these, keep your hands on your chest and then progress to adding 5 pounds, 10 pounds, you get the idea. And again, this shouldn't be one of your main quad exercises, as it can be pretty difficult to overload, but it can be a great quad assistance exercise and should be done every week. If you have any questions about the reverse Nordic curl, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer you. Click like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.